Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to What's Up 408. And I am in pain. Not physical pain, emotional pain. See, I'm heading to the Gravelly Grime Trail, a route that I created and have held the KOM for over 4 years. And then this morning, I got this email. So, rather than sit at home and feel sorry for myself, I decided to come and do something about it. So, whilst reading that email and reminiscing from when I could mix it with the very best, assuming the very best were also D category riders, it occurred to me, my lack of fitness and lack of ability, it's all in my head. It's not in my double D cup man boobs, it's not even in my hamster cheeks, it's up here. So with that in mind, I've decided I am going to harness my inner athlete, identify as a Tour de France winning general classification rider, and take my KOM back. It is a bit hot though, so if I don't, it's probably because of that, and the fact that the last few times I've done this ride, the least amount of times I've stopped for a rest has been 2, and I did have a really big steak and chips for dinner last night. But again, it's all in my head. Forget about that. Concentrate on the road, going forwards. The hills are nothing, just get over them, as the saying goes, and yeah, come back victorious. So probably won't be talking much during this video, you'll be pleased to hear. Okay, and the segment starts just beyond this gate about now. Let's go. I don't have live segments, it would seem, so I can't keep track of my progress, unfortunately. Oh, don't like this at all. Let's go right round the outside. Might be safer a bit. Oh, I said I wouldn't talk, but I'll quickly tell you that it's not just my legs that are on test today. This is also the last chance for this camera not to severely disappoint me. I love the convenience of it, portability, but so far I've been less than impressed with a lot of the footage that I've got from it. So, oh geez, this is last chance before I buy something else. This section hurts. The sand is too soft to ride on. This grass is hard and bumpy, and it's just stabbing me in the rear. Oh, I've got some very loose sand coming up on this bend as well. Should be fun. There it is. Oh yes. Oh yes. Diagonal it like that. That's the way. Oh. Coming up to Horse Piss Pass. I haven't stopped yet. Here comes the climb. Just after the bridge. The major climb. Oh. Yo! I was wrong. It's not in my head. It's in my lungs, my leg, my arse, my stomach, my cheeks, my shoulders. I've got a break. I'm about halfway up through the hill. I've got to stop. Let's try again. I can see the top. It's not that far. Alright, let's just go. Gentle spin. In fact, it's not far at all, so annoyingly, I think I made more than half of this climb before I had to stop. And now I'm kicking myself thinking perhaps I could have been a little bit tougher and stuck with it. But there is another climb to come anyway, after a very short descent. Here we go. Keep pedaling. Nearly there. That's it. We're up. And relax. Up we go again. That's it, this bend represents the last of the climbing. It's pretty much all downhill from now. Whoa. Yeah. Alright, this left-hander, and then we're done. Oh, loose gravel, bit sketchy, and I'll keep going just for a bit to make sure I've got the segment, but that should be it. Gravelly grime trail complete. Let's ride back to the start and have another breather. I'm quite pleased I only stopped once, and that was on the hardest climb. So there is a very slight improvement over my recent rides. So clearly I won't have regained my crown, but I'm still curious to know what the time was, so as soon as I don't have it on my Wahoo, I shall see if I can get it on my phone. I'm gonna have to sit down. Okay, here it is. Segments, how do I see that? Oh, I've got a PB on something. Leaderboards all time, this year, today. Oh, here we go. Oh, God. So I might have made a little bit of a boo-boo. The KOM that was taken from me today was the Gravelly Grime Trail counterclockwise. So I've just done it in the wrong direction. Turns out I'm already only second place in the Gravelly Grime Trail that I've just done, the clockwise version. The second boo-boo I've actually made is because I didn't start my element bolt until literally just there at the start of the route. It's set to blank out a sort of 500 meters before and after I start and end a ride. I think that's a security thing to protect your address. So it didn't record the start of the ride or the end of the ride, and therefore I technically haven't completed the route at all today. So that was a completely futile exercise. So I suppose the only other thing that I might come out of this is whether I decide to persevere with this camera or not. So depending on how this footage has come out, you'll probably be able to tell for yourselves. I'm not going to go to GoPro. I think if this is a load of crap, this camera, which, like I say, other than portability and the magneticness it's proving to be, particularly in low light vibratory situations, so it might be brilliant in perfect daylight and while stationary. So for maybe just general vlogging and stuff, it might be brilliant, but for cycling I'm not feeling it so far. So anyway, this video is the final chance. I might end up with a DJI Osmo Action 4, which has a bigger sensor, really good stabilization, built-in external mic ports and things like that. So that might be where I end up going, but could save myself a few quid if this footage turns out okay. So fingers crossed. Anyway, that's all for now. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.